welcome everyone. I'm going to go ahead and start the recording over. Record it on the cloud. All right. Welcome everybody to our 6th call for the Sacred Light Healing series. Today we're going to be working with a really important tool from our brand new Sacred Light Level 4 class, the Sacred Light Medical Trauma Release. This is a type of trauma that everyone has. We've all had some type of experience around this topic, either ourselves or with a loved one. So everybody's going to be receiving something really big today. We're going to be bringing in a few other tools as well. And so once again, we are bringing you a phenomenal healing today, and it's free.
Yeah, Karen says your last session was so epic. Thank you, Release, so much. Yay. Yes, and there's so much that's here for you in this, 7-week sort of journey together in this sacred healing container that we've created, starting with call 1 and moving through several different focuses for healing in each of our, these live calls with you all. And we love so much that you are contributors to, the amplification of the healing for everyone just by being here, by being part of the sacred healing container, and sharing your energy, your magic, which is all happening, and that amplifies the experience and the healing for everyone. So thank you again for all of you that have been participating with us here each week. It's been amazing for Elysia and I, and so much has come through to share with all of you each week. And of course, today is no exception. So just a little reiteration of what has been happening here for all of us in this container over the past 5 weeks, right? Elysia shared what's in store for you today. We can't wait to share more details about that so you can really have that conscious awareness of what you're receiving today. But that first week we set up this container together with high-powered spiritual sacred light technologies. And we really connected in with the wisdom, the energy, activating within us what we each are ready for, and that's in alignment with us each as a unique sovereign being, really. As regards to what the ancient Mayan wisdom and their geometries that they worked with, their technologies that they worked with, being able to, in that first call, we really connected with that energy, those frequencies for activating cellular memories and connecting with ancient parts and aspects of self. Phenomenal. And also connecting with that Arcturian energy, which we were feeling is really strong in the Yucatan Peninsula there over in the Tulum area, where you all know at this point, if you're here, that we're hosting that magical epic retreat in April. We'll share more about that later as well. But, moving from that to working on, using our sacred light tools to clear ancestral pain, ancestral trauma, past life trauma, going into clearing childhood trauma, which is so important, is so much of that. When we hold that is creating our reality in the present. We don't want that, right? So a lot of work there for us, and deep relationship healing on Valentine's week last week, which was just incredible. Not just working on the relationship healing aspect, but working on your relationship, with really ultimately with yourself, and clearing distorted energy patterns kind of with and around love itself, which is key. Also, just to, our own healing abilities and self-healing abilities and journey here on the healing path that we're all on. You wouldn't be here if you weren't on that path with us. So much has come through. We've got to share a lot. Today's no exception. Diving deep into that medical trauma. We're going to be working with our sacred light container as well to really bring in even additional, more individualized healing beyond all that is offered in the Sacred Light medical trauma healing that we're going to be running for you today. We're going to be doing some oath, vow, and contract work, a little bit of belief work, a little bit of downloads. So it's going to be incredible today. And then next week, we'll share more later, but we're going to be working with more of the Sacred Light, the brand new Sacred Light Level 4 healing tools, which are focusing on health, detox, and actually we'll also have a weight focus as well. So much goodness happening, and we're so excited that you're here. We get to share all this with you. And it's an epic experience for us as well when we get to do this. So you may be connecting with different trauma that you hold yourself as regards disease, diagnoses that are scary or life-threatening, surgical experiences, different medical related, disease related trauma. And we're going to be inviting you to bring that into the container for focused healing as we move through the healing part of this call, which we know you're all here to receive. So that's all happening. And so that said, what else is happening, Elysia, that we want to talk about real quick, and then we'll get into healing.
Yeah, looking back, it kind of blows my mind what we've done over the last 5 weeks, as a free offering to our community. It's pretty amazing that we've been able to offer this and that all of you guys have joined us for this. So grateful to have so many of you joining us on this journey. So we want to mention that this weekend we are teaching Sacred Light Level 1 Friday and Saturday. It's going to be an all-day workshop, 11 to 4 Pacific time, both days. We're going to be getting together in person together. We live close by, but we actually don't have the opportunity to get together that often. It requires a ferry ride across the water. I live on an island. But we're going to be gathering together. I'm going to be spending the weekend at Kim's house. And we're going to be teaching together Sacred Light Level 1, which we have not been able to teach live for 5 years. And this class is a requirement. It's a prerequisite for any of our other Sacred Light classes. And since we have so many, we're teaching all of our other Sacred Light classes this year, some in the spring and just a few weeks from Tulum. And again, we're going to be teaching another class in September. So since it's a prerequisite, we wanted to teach it again live because it's transformed basically into a whole entirely different modality than it was when we created it a decade ago. And it's gone through many, many transformations in the last 5 years. So we just want to take a minute and share that that's happening with you guys the day after tomorrow. If you can't join us live, of course, the replay will be, all of the replays, all of the class materials will be available in Kajabi in our online classroom. So what we have in this level 1 class is 2 brand new healing tools that we've added, a Sacred Light emotion clearing tool and a Sacred Light trauma tool, really important patterns that we're going to be working with specifically and individually with these new tools, as well as some new attunements and a lot of new teachings. So it's going to be, 10-hour class with a couple breaks each day. So at least, 9 to 10 hours of class time. 8 to 9 hours of class time over 2 days. This Sacred Light Level 1 has been truly revolutionary in its concepts, its teachings, the healing tools themselves since the beginning when we created this almost a decade ago. What we're going to be teaching this weekend is really a whole new modality compared to what it was in the beginning that has evolved so much. We're going to share a little bit more about all of that, the details of all of that with our practitioners today at 1. So if you're a energetic allergy healing, sacred soul alignment, or sacred light, or all of the above practitioner or student, we are doing a call for you guys at 1. So when we're done here, we'll have a little break and then we'll hop on there. You can find the Zoom link to join us inside the practitioner groups, or we also emailed it out. So please join us. We have some really important things to share. If you're a sacred anything practitioner of any of our modalities. And we'll send out the replay too if you guys can't join us. So as we've been preparing to teach this level 1 course for the first time in 5 years, for everybody who's coming through, whether it is for your first time with Sacred Light Healing, or if you're joining us for the retake, which we highly encourage you to do, we're really blown away, like truly blown away with everything that's come through to bring to our students and our practitioners, whether you are brand new or have been with us, since we started teaching this about 8 years ago now. Not only do we have the original 6 tools, which we have considerably updated, really powered those tools up with new technologies, new additions. We also have 2 brand new tools that we're going to teach that I mentioned, the trauma healing and the emotion healing tools. And some brand new attunements that have come through. Whenever we start to prepare to teach something, new stuff always starts coming through. So these brand new attunements are going to upgrade your energy system as a healer, as a light worker, and we're going to be teaching this together. We get to be in person. So it's going to upgrade your energy system just to expand it, but also bring in the ability to discern these certain types of energy patterns that we work with the Sacred Light Level 1 tools, the beliefs, the oath, vows, and contracts, entity attachments or dense energy attachments, emotions, trauma, all these different energy patterns. We're going to go deep into a lot more in the class, but it's going to help you. These new attunements are going to help you be able to discern these energy patterns so that you can more effectively and quickly clear them with these tools. So this is going to be a 12 module course. It's a big class that we're going to be building out over these 2 days, and then they will be edited into 12 different videos. So if you can't join us live, it will be easy to digest these segments, or when you want to go back and repeat it, which we always recommend doing to really deepen your understanding of our classes. You can go in and just watch that, half hour long video. You don't have to watch the whole 8 or 10 hour class. So if you can't join us live, you'll have all of that available to you. And we also have a practitioner group for you to ask your questions in. So we're really excited to teach this class, and we really hope that many of you guys will join us. And because it is a prerequisite, and because we're teaching this live for the first time in 5 years, and possibly never live again, because we're always creating new things, and we have so many things that we're teaching. Now is the opportunity to join us live, and we want to make it easy because a lot of you guys are taking this class to get the tools in this class, yes, but also to be able to take the other Sacred Light classes. So it's normally a $795 investment or $797 investment, and we're offering it right now until the end of this week for just $297. And that's, when we say that, it's just I almost have a hard time getting the words out that it's $297, but we want to make it easy for you to take it so that you can have these tools first and foremost, and also so that you're able to go into Sacred Light 2, 3, 4, and Co-Creating Miracles with Sacred Light if you are feeling called to those classes. If you're a practitioner of Sacred Light and you've taken this level 1 class before, you can come in for the retake, get everything, all the new stuff, the whole 8-9 hour workshop experience for just $97. I mean, that's hardly anything. And we even have a 2 payment plan for those of you who are coming through for the first time. So if this is calling to you, it's free if you're joining us for the Sacred Light Tulum retreat in Tulum in person. So as part of the retreat, you're getting 4 Sacred Light certifications as part of that retreat investment. Sacred Light Level 1 this weekend, and in-person training right there in Tulum with us in person. We'll be, able to hug each other, and it's just a whole different experience when you're in person together. So we'll be teaching live Sacred Light 2, 3, and 4 right there in Tulum. It's a 6-day retreat in an incredible setting, the full luxury experience. We're going to share more about that after the healing that we do today. So if you have any questions about either one of these things, Sacred Light Level 1 or the Sacred Light Retreat in Tulum, April 11th through the 16th, stay on after the healing, and we're going to share a bit more about that and answer if you guys have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and put the link to Sacred Light 1 in the chat.
I did already.
Okay, I'm going to put it in the Facebook.
Perfect. Actually,
And
I think I copied it twice in there, so it's definitely in there for you.
perfect.
Take a look at more of the details of Sacred Light Level 1, as well as register to join us. So, and I just want to say too that, see, I'm already making space, because this is where we will both be sitting in front of the camera here to teach together Sacred Light Level 1. So I'm so excited, because we also have fun when we teach.
We have so much fun. And for those of you guys who are joining us for the retreat, not only is it going to be a powerful, spiritual, transcendent, transformational experience, but it's going to be fun, because that's what we're all about. We have a lot of fun together. We've been best friends since we were 17. And when we're together, we laugh like nothing else. So be prepared to laugh a lot if you're coming to Tulum.
Sometimes it's even embarrassing.
That's true. We've embarrassed the people, our various family members a few times.
Children
and partners.
Yeah. Anyhow, we have a really good
time. Like hyenas, maybe.
Could be.
That's possible. Hopefully not, but maybe.
Well, this is work, quote unquote, but healing is also play. We're working and playing in the quantum field, and we can have incredible experiences. It's not just all about heavy, energy dense, which, for clearing and all of that, we need that, we definitely need that. And that's Sacred Light is so good at that, right? So, but it's about, connecting to higher parts and aspects of self, becoming more multidimensional as a being, even being able to access higher realms of and dimensions of light and information. It's, this is a journey that's lifelong, right? The journey of the healer, the journey that we're all on. And it needs to also be fun. It needs to be play, not just heavy all the time, or it's a dread or just a burden, or, we're going to resist it, So the joy needs to be there. And when we're working and playing in the light, joy is light, right? Joy is that high frequency, love and joy and play and fun. Think of that dolphin energy, it's all that as well, and so I feel like we encapsulate that pretty well, together, and, when we teach together as well. So yes, lifelong journey for sure. Okay.
Right. So a lot of you guys are sharing your specific things that you want to work on today. That's great. You can continue sharing those if you'd like to. We're going to invite you to bring those all into the container when we get underway. So with that said, let's go ahead and just dive right into the healing. We're going to be running the Sacred Light Medical Trauma Release today and a few other tools. This is from the brand new level 4. We're teaching this from Tulum. This healing goes deep into dissolving and healing the complex energy patterns we hold from medical trauma of all kinds, including the cellular memories, conscious and unconscious trauma from this life and all lifetimes, realities, timelines, and dimensions. where we have experienced an acute or life-threatening symptom or pain in the body, a medical emergency, medical procedure, shocking or painful diagnosis, or medical evaluation of a condition or a disease, surgeries, operations, removal of organs, glands, or other body tissues, blood transfusions, dental work, in utero experiences, birth trauma, misdiagnosis, surgery, medical treatments, devastating fear, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual pain, vaccine damage, prescription toxicity, any trauma resulting in painful or debilitating experiences, including death. It clears and dissolves the trauma itself, the embedded emotions, the negative belief programming, and entities taken on as a result of these experiences. It's also addressing the stress and trauma of being a caregiver or to loved ones or in your profession, including PTSD. It also contains deep relationship healing for you with the priority doctors, surgeons, nurses, hospitals, doctors' offices, hospital rooms, all the things involved and people involved with that trauma that's being cleared through the healing, and all the parts of the body that were injured, operated on, or removed in surgery, in medical procedures, really working directly with Creator to identify all of that for the individual. And it also includes a lot of allergy healing. I don't know if there's anything specific that you want to name out there.
Yeah, well, I feel like it's good to understand that one of the things that energetic allergy healing is really good at is resolving resistance and bringing you into harmony with certain energies, frequencies that are in your environment, your outer environment, as well as your inner environment. And when we do this with certain things, and I'll say a little bit more about what some of those things could be and are as far as this healing goes. When we do this, it helps us to have a much different experience than we may have without this work. So for instance, when we do allergy healing for the doctor's offices, doctors themselves, medical and surgical instruments and equipment, radiation, IVs, IV fluids, needles, bandages, wrappings, ports, plastics, implants, pacemakers, stents, anesthesias, painkillers, medications and drugs, anesthesia and antibiotics, even chemotherapy drugs and related toxins. Just to name a few things that are part of this, it helps our body to not have, negative immune responses to all of those things, which when we're in trauma, we're experiencing trauma, that is a perfect setup to become allergic to all these things that are in our environment and that are, like bandaging on our body, ports and stents and all those kinds of things, implants and, the very beds, hospital beds, the rooms we're in and the doctors and everything else, which can make our experiences 100 times worse, more painful, can make our recoveries longer. It can, really put us in a space where we're in really an overreacted, like a really amplified fear energy, which is also going to repress and suppress our immune system because that's what that does. And again, adding to what could take us longer to recover from different procedures and illness and treatments and things that we go through here. And then it's also clearing allergies to like vitamin C and vitamin D, for instance, which when we have allergies to those things, which so many people do actually, and it's just not very well known out there, our body is not utilizing and absorbing those vitamins properly, even if we are taking high quality supplements. And we can become deficient, and then our immune system is going to struggle even more when our body's working on recovery and also just sort of coping with whatever it is that we are experiencing in that moment, when we're having medical type related trauma. And the effect is a sort of a boosted immune system that's working better for you when you're absorbing those vital nutrients for your immune health. And there's even more than that that's part of the allergy healing and the reasons behind it. But I think that's good for today here. But this is a power-packed energy packet, this medical trauma healing that you're going to be receiving today.
All right, you guys ready? We're going to record this separately.
I do that. Oh, let's see here. Looks like I'm already recording again, which I don't know why.
Oh, I wonder if it's because I'm recording. So I can stop because I'm actually recording on Restream as well. So I can stop the recording and then you can start it over.
Okay, perfect. Oops. Okay. All right.
Okay, so this is your healing for medical trauma. So just taking a moment to get comfortable, just really settling into your body, and bringing all of your awareness into the present moment. Just relax, closing your eyes, allowing yourself to land right here, right now, allowing your body to relax even more, and just placing your focus and awareness onto your heart and just breathe, allowing your breath to slow and deepen, breathing as if you're breathing directly from your heart, allowing your inhale and exhale to slow to about a count of 5. Good. And just continuing this long, slow, deep breath through your heart as you bring your awareness to the energy of compassion. Compassion is one of the highest frequencies that we can access as human beings. We invite you to see, sense, feel, or imagine the energy of compassion as a beautiful pink light surrounding you. Now, as you breathe through your heart, just using your intention to breathe that pink light of compassion into your heart, allowing this energy of compassion to fill and expand your heart. And with your next breath, allowing this energy of compassion to expand into every cell of your body, feeling the cells of your body vibrating with the frequency of compassion. And with your focus and awareness on your heart, feeling into the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, and your heart and the heart of creation, pure source energy. Noticing the beautiful golden light in the heart of Gaia and the glorious iridescent light in the heart of creation. And now with your next breath, simultaneously begin to breathe this golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation into your heart. Good. And as you breathe these energies into your heart, allowing the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation to merge with the pink light of compassion, creating a beautiful iridescent rose gold light. Allowing this light to expand your heart even more. And with your next inhale, allowing this light to fill all the cells of your body, expanding beyond your physical body, going 12 feet out in all directions, filling your entire toroidal field, your entire energy field, creating a beautiful ball of iridescent rose gold light that you are in the center of. Just taking a moment here to notice how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. And as you continue breathing through your heart, Imagining the beautiful iridescent light flowing down from the heart of creation, connecting you with the energy of all that is, with potential, with possibility, with pure source energy, allowing this energy to move through your entire pillar of light, traveling all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And imagining the beautiful golden light from the heart of Gaia flowing up, connecting you with the infinite wisdom, wealth, knowledge, and abundance that Gaia holds, coming all the way up through your entire pillar of light and traveling all the way up into the heart of creation. And as these energies flow in, through, and around you, witnessing the beautiful ball of light that you are in expanding with every breath you take. Now we invite you to feel into your heart to heart connection between your human aspect and your divine aspect, the highest aspect of your soul that's guiding you through your human experience. And with your next breath, allowing your human aspect to merge with your divine aspect. And as you merge with your divine aspect, feeling yourself expanding into all of this light surrounding you, feeling yourself expanding infinitely, expanding all the way into the heart of creation, expanding all the way into the quantum field where all potential and possibility exists. And just staying in your heart, breathing through your heart, connected to the energy of all that is. Just breathe and allow yourself to expand into the energy of all potential and possibility. Good. So calling in Sacred Light Open here. And connecting in here with the sacred container that we created together in call 1. So whether you joined us for that call or not, you're being pulled into this container, placed into this container. And there's a lot of healing here just within the container and within Sacred Light Open, which activates multiple technologies. So just become aware of everything here that is supporting you in your healing. Good.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and run the Sacred Light Medical Trauma Healing now. And then we have a few more things we're going to be doing together in this healing. So running the Sacred Light Medical Trauma Healing. Do I let my creator change it? Good. Just breathing into your heart as this energy is streaming in for you. Relaxing into your body. Allowing this healing to come in and work through your energy systems right down to the cellular level for the priority forms of trauma that you are holding as relates to medical trauma here, and all of the things that this healing is addressing. Good. Continuing just to relax into that energy. Breathe into the energy. And now let's take a moment to bring in your experiences that you would love to have specific support for today. What's running for you is going to clear so much, maybe even all of what you're already needing. But just to expand the healing and really individualize it for those of you where it needs to, where that's needed, go ahead and hold, what you would like to bring into our container today for healing as regards medical and disease type trauma. Hold it in your mind. Hold the intention here to bring it into the sacred light container that we're working with in here. allowing the spiritual technologies that are at work here to resolve and dissolve, clear these out of your systems. Again, all the way down to that cellular, that DNA level. Good. We're also going to work with a couple of those new sacred light healing tools, the sacred light trauma healing and the sacred light emotion healing here. But let's, so in Divine Love and Light, running the sacred light trauma healing. Right now, for what you are bringing into this container, each of you individually. For medical, trauma related to or created from medical emergencies, related to or connected to or created from life-threatening or scary diagnoses, and it can be yours or someone else's, a loved one's diagnosis or life-threatening emergency event. Can be trauma that you're holding created from physical injuries and accidents, broken bones, contusions, fractures or tears. Could be trauma from just those experiences of chronic disease or pain. Okay, whether you've experienced this yourself in this lifetime, whether you're holding space for someone else, another loved one who's experiencing these things or has gone through these experiences in this lifetime, or whether it's something that's in your DNA as cellular memories from past lives or that you're carrying from your ancestral lineage. It's in the genes there, in your DNA, and also all trauma from scar tissues, from scar tissue that's in your body, from surgeries, again, broken bones, physical injuries. So we're working specifically with scar tissue, which really holds these types of trauma and patterns long after the injury. And again, this could be from surgeries, even as well, treatments. Okay, so running sacred light, trauma healing for all of that, running it right into the container to work alongside everything else that is already doing its job here for you in this regard. Good, and also running the sacred light emotion healing, really targeting fear, the frequencies, the energies, the emotions and feelings of fear, panic, terror, shock, despair, hopelessness, helplessness, grief, anger, and resentment. Good. Just going deeper on those emotions. We're working with some of those already in the Sacred Light Medical Trauma Healing, but bringing that additional focus from other, kind of coming at it from different angles and different ways, and to really go deep there for you. And let's also work with some oaths, vows, and contracts that we commonly find that can create issues for us here in this area. So in Divine Love and Light, running the oath, vow, and contract healing to clear any oaths, vows, or contracts that we have in place to learn, grow, or evolve through disease, experiences related to disease, or even from a specific disease. And if there is a specific disease that has been present for you or that a loved one is dealing with. You can hold that in your mind here as well. So disease in general, or it could be a specific disease that you're holding in your mind right now. Okay, resolving and dissolving all oaths, vows, and contracts to learn, grow, or evolve through witnessing loved ones or other people's suffering or disease or pain. Clearing all oaths, vows, and contracts that we're holding to take on the pain or disease of our loved ones, of others that we are connected to. Clearing oaths, vows, and contracts anywhere it's our responsibility, anywhere it's our job to have to heal them, fix them, or, take on their pain and process it through our own bodies, our own energy systems. Clearing any oaths, vows, or contracts to be sick or stay sick or create problems in your body in order to hide or to avoid something that feels hard or daunting in your life. Could even be something just that may feel overwhelming, or that you may feel unworthy of, could even be related to life purpose work. Any oaths, vows, or contracts you're holding to be sick or stay sick or create problems in your body, to avoid love or avoid relationships or to avoid specific people, to avoid even work, right? Maybe to avoid careers or our jobs. Could be even to avoid doing healing work, to avoid being a healer on the planet, assisting others in their healing journey. Again, that's very connected to life purpose work for so many of us. And let's also clear any oaths, vows, or contracts that we have running to anywhere we don't have that permission to rest. Any oaths, vows, and contracts we're running to just power through all, constantly, all the time on this healing journey that we're on. Anywhere we're not allowed to rest or take time and space to rejuvenate ourselves. Okay, so running all of that, clearing all of that using the oath-bound contract healing now. Divine love and light, creator, change it. Beautiful. Now also we're going to run the Sacred Light Entity Implant and Portal healing now to clear any of those specific types of energies, entity implant and portal, that may be embedded in your energy field or imprinted in your DNA from these different traumas that are being cleared, from these different experiences that hold trauma, disease-related trauma, medical-related trauma. Okay, anywhere that's been the magnetic or the glue for entity, implant, and portal type energy patterns, anywhere it's allowed them to hook into your field. So we're running that now, divine love and light, creator, change it. Beautiful. And as this brings up so many things for people, we're going to run just a few other Sacred Light tools to really support you here. So running the Sacred Light Purification, Sacred Light Spiritual Detox combo, and the Golden Christ Light Healing. Running these now, divine love and light, to help transmute and flush and clear out all of the different energy patterns that are leaving, that are clearing out for you, that are leaving your body, your energy bodies now through this healing. Assist with that transformation and integration process. Bring that beautiful high frequency golden Christ light into your cells, into your body. Bring that lightness in, that lightness of being. Good. And now we're going to go ahead and anchor all of this in with the Sacred Light Close Healing Tool, which again is also assisting you in really processing, integrating the healing, and really anchoring it in. So you're holding all of that and processing it all through. in the highest and best way. So running sacred light close now, divine love and light, creator change it. Beautiful.
Wow, that was a lot.
That was huge. Patty says lots of yawning for the oath-bound contract clearing.
Yeah, I could personally feel a lot clearing for myself. We'd love to hear how you guys are all feeling. So please share in the comments whether you're watching the replay or here live with us. It's just amazing how much we can do in what was that, 15 minutes
Or so.
20 minutes, including the meditation. Um, you know, with the combination of the Sacred Light Level 1 tools going, you know, even deeper with some of those specific energy patterns. We worked with the Oath-Bound Contract healing tool, the brand new emotion clearing tool, and the trauma clearing tools. With the combination of the Sacred Light Medical Trauma, which is a package of energy that, you know, that we're running. So you have the ability to get these tools and do this work yourself, for yourself, for your family members, your friends, and for clients if you do this work out there in the world. Starting with level 1 that we're teaching this weekend, and then we're going to be offering levels 2, 3, and 4 in April from Tulum. So if you're joining us for the retreat, all 4 of those classes are included, all 4 levels of Sacred Light, level 1, 2, 3, 4 is included with the retreat. And if you can't join us in Tulum for whatever reason, you will have the opportunity to join us online for the class portion of the retreat. And we'll be sharing about that the first week of March. So a lot of you guys have been asking about that for months. Some of you guys have been waiting for years for Sacred Light Level 4. We have a lot that we are creating and that we are working on, and we're so thrilled to be finally teaching that class. And not only just teaching it, but we get to teach it live from Tulum with those of you who are joining us in person with us. So we're really excited about that. So those level 1 tools are really working with all the many different types of energy patterns that are in our body that come into our energy field. Well, all of the healing tools are, but the level 1 tools, you can go specific with individual ones. The rest of the tools, levels 2, 3, and 4, are activation style tools with instructions built in, with specific beliefs and patterns and oath vows and contracts that we have built into those energy packets. But with the level 1 tools, you can actually clear those things individually on their own and get really, really focused, laser focus with the healing work that you're doing. The key to the energy work with these type of tools that gets results, and really all energy work, you know, we have to have a knowing and an understanding of the main types of energy patterns that need to be cleared. We have to learn how to identify them, and we have to have the tools that work to clear them multidimensionally. And that's the important part. Not just clearing the belief itself, but clearing all the parts and aspects, the roots of that belief, and all the related and associated energy patterns, like oath vows and contracts, the emotions, the trauma, entity attachments, hooks, cords, and attachments to other people, and not just clear them from the here and now, our present incarnation, but from all aspects of our being. And that's what these tools are doing. So just another invitation to join us for Sacred Light Level 1 this Thursday, or not Thursday, no, Friday and Saturday, from 11 to 4 Pacific time. And of course, if you're unable to join us live, it will be segmented into 12 modules that will be easily digestible for you to go through that class on your own. And you can join the Facebook practitioner group so that you can ask any questions that you might have as you're using these tools and navigating the class. So we're teaching it for the first time in 5 years, and we can't stop saying, really, what this modality has become is incredible. It blows our own minds as we're preparing to teach it again. Our own minds are blown. And we use these tools literally every day. We have hundreds of tools at our fingertips, thousands of tools, of combined tools between all the three modalities at our fingertips. And we use these foundational, fundamental tools every single day from level 1, every day. So we're teaching it this weekend. This is your invitation to join us for that for just $297, which again, I have a hard time getting those words out of my mouth that it's just $297, but it is. That's what we've decided to do to make it easy for you guys to join us so that you can have these tools and so that you have the ability to come into the rest of the Sacred Light pathway. So if you are a practitioner and you've taken Sacred Light Level 1 before, even if it was 8 years ago when I started teaching Sacred Soul Alignment, it was included in both of our own modalities. It was included in those courses for a while as a much different iteration than it is now. But even if you took that original, Sacred Light training back with Sacred Soul Alignment in 2016, you can come back through for just $97. So you can find those links for the retake fee inside the Sacred Light Level 1 course in Kajabi. If you can't find it, if you were one of the original people that came through built into our modalities before we separated it out, you can email hello@cocreatingmiracle.com to get that link.
I started teaching energetic allergy healing in 2018. Wow, the transformations of all of these modalities over the
I
years.
know, it's
really
crazy.
incredible from when we started something to what it is today. And that's really hitting me right now. But what I want to say about that is if you are an allergy healing practitioner and you came in between 2018 and 2020, then Sacred Light was part of that. But again, it's metamorphosized so much that it's almost, it's not really unrecognizable as a modality, but in some ways that's kind of true. So it's pretty incredible. So if you came in that time period, you want this new class, you want these new tools, and actually we really want you to have them. It's actually really important.
Yeah. So
again, we're going to talk more about that just with you as practitioners. Please join us at 1.
Yeah. So Trina, you can purchase this class later, but it will not be at this $297 price. Past this week, we're going to offer it as part of the bundle of 2, 3, and 4. It will be a little bit higher than the price it is right now for that, though. But it will be going back up to $797. We're just doing this special price right now, but you can
really. Also, it's been $797 for what it's been in the past. So we actually have to kind of sit with what it will be moving forward.
That's true. It may be going up to $997 because we are adding quite a bit, including hours of teaching that we're adding. So yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that actually. So yeah, you can get it later. But
it's the best.
And there is a 2 payment plan. I mean, we really, really did everything possible to make it easy for you guys to get if you're feeling called to it. And Mary, no, you do not have to register if you're coming to the retreat. We added access for you guys this morning to that class, even though there's nothing in the class yet, but it has all the information, I think, the Zoom link and everything. But you will be getting an email later today about that. So if you're coming to Tulum, there's nothing you need to do.
Right, which Mary is. So you're good. There's a few of you that are coming to the retreat that are actually here with us today. So
yeah. So Vinny,
Sacred Light Level 1.
Okay, I did not send that link out to the Sacred Soul Symbol practitioners. So Vinny, will you send me a message on Facebook Messenger, and I'll send you the link to come in, because you just joined Sacred Soul Alignment, so you might not have gotten that email that went out a couple days ago. So Vinny, please send me a message on Facebook, and I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, also, Vinny, I did post it in the energetic allergy healing group as
Oh,
well.
perfect.
Yeah,
That's
so
right. You're an energetic allergy healing practitioner.
yay, that's right.
Okay, so if you are one of our practitioners, again, we're having a special call for you in an hour at 1 o'clock Pacific time, just to go a little bit more in depth about these tools and the difference between what the class has been in the past and what it is now. And also why it's important to have these tools as a sacred soul alignment, energetic allergy healing, or sacred light practitioner, the upgrades and the new tools and the new attunements. There's some very specific reasons why it's actually really important for you guys to come through this this retake class.
Good. Josephina, I put it in the energetic allergy healing practitioner group. It's
Yeah, and
also
it's also in the Sacred Soul Alignment practitioner group, and I don't
and
know if you're in
Sacred
the
Light
Sacred Light
practitioner.
practitioner group, but it's in all the places, Josephina.
Yeah. And we sent it out an email already as well. So you should be
Yeah.
seeing that too.
I sent it on Saturday. I haven't sent another one out. I should probably do that when we hop off here, but it's
Okay,
in
I
the
sent
group.
one out yesterday and posted just this morning, early this morning. So
I know I saw that and I thought, you've
what
been
is
up
she doing
working
up?
since 6 a.m. What's happening here?
I had a whole bunch of like inspirations and excitement about our class that we're teaching and couldn't sleep in the night and was adding some pretty awesome stuff for our teachings.
Yeah. Mimi, it's not in the symbol group, but if you want to come, you're more than welcome to. I'll go ahead and post it in there too. I just didn't want to overwhelm the brand new Sacred Soul Symbol practitioners, since we just finished that class and have been talking about so many things. So I didn't send it out to you guys, but I'll go ahead and post it in there in case you guys want to join too. You're more than welcome to.
Wonderful. So
Oh, we didn't, we wanted to share a little bit about the retreat as well, before we hop off. Just a reminder that, oh, and we have actually a special announcement about the retreat too. Do you want to talk about that?
um
Um, or I can, I can talk about it. So we
okay.
have about 3 or 4 spots left for
Oh,
the retreat in Tulum. And we're getting close. You know, it's getting down to the wire here. We have how is it, like
well,
6
it's
weeks?
less than 2
Weeks?
months away
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
less than 2 months. So it's April 11th through the 16th.
Mhm.
And we've decided, based on some conversations that we've had, um, to open up a little bit of an extended payment plan. So the retreat is the investment for the retreat, which includes all 4 certifications, and it's truly a luxury retreat experience, like super high-end luxury experience
Mhm.
all across the board, from the the excursions to the accommodations to the food. Everything's going to be really, really special. The investment is 4,500, and we've had a 2 payment plan, but we decided, based on some conversations that we've had, to go ahead and open up a 4-month payment plan, if that helps you be able to join us if you're really feeling called. So that would be 4 payments of 1150 a month for 4 months. We don't normally do that for a retreat. We really like to have everything paid in full before we go, because we have a lot of costs that we have to pay up front. But we were really felt guided to do this for those last couple spots. So it's not on the registration page. If you want to take advantage of this, we want to talk to you personally. So email us at hello@cocreatingmiracle.com, and we can extend that to you if that helps you be able to join us. So again, that's 4 payments instead of 1. So at the retreat, we have rented out the entire resort, called Kabalum. It's in the Mayan jungle. It's a very, very private. We have a private security There's private security there for us all 24 hours a day. It's in a very, very secluded private land. The land itself is, I don't know how many acres, like, I want to say
500,
500.
like
Okay.
500 acres. Yeah.
500 acres that
Mayan
this,
jungle.
yeah, that we can explore, and really, really built in a conscious way with nature, really kept in mind. They built things around the trees rather than chopping down the trees. Like some of the buildings are built around the trees, literally. And there's 4 private villas. They each have a plunge pool. We got a
A
tour
rooftop
of,
terrace.
yeah.
A rooftop terrace so you can look out on the jungle that you're in.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. And there's going to be time, Eva. We haven't even shared this with we actually recently discovered this like a week ago. We're going to have a little bit of free time built in, even though we have so much to do at the retreat. But there's going to be time for you to book a massage if you want to. That's an extra investment that's not included. There's several things that you can do in your own time, including just explore the grounds that are beautiful and sacred, or go in the pool, the plunge pool that's in all of the, each villa has their own, or hang
Yeah.
out with your new best friends, or go
There you go.
journal and spend some time on your own.
Yeah, we also learned that, for a price, this is not included in the retreat. Most things are, but they will even turn your plunge pool into an ice bath for, I think it might be $300. But if you have 4 to 6 people in your villa, that would be pretty easy to share that cost.
Yeah, or invite your neighbors and from the other villas to come over and share it with you. If you've ever done an ice bath before, it's incredibly invigorating. It's a little torturous for the first minute or so, but that's a pretty cool experience. So,
Many benefits.
so really just starting with the location that we have have rented. We have the entire resort just for us with the staff. We have a private chef that's going to be cooking all of our dinners. We're having a cacao ceremony right there on site to open the retreat Thursday night. And our first excursion on day 3 will be going to the Tulum Sound Healing, which we're going to be visiting a private sacred spot with a private cenote where we'll be experiencing a sound healing inside the cenote. We'll have the opportunity to swim and float there. We're going to be taking a lot of pictures. Our really good friend Stephanie, who's an award-winning photographer here in Seattle, she's joining us and she's going to be taking pictures. So if you're into that kind of thing, we'll definitely be sharing all those pictures for you guys. And if you even pictures you could probably use for your business if you have a business. She's not going to be taking private photos of people, but there will be pictures of everybody for sure. We're going to have tons of pictures. We're going to also have a fire ceremony there and lunch, a private catered lunch there. We did move the cacao ceremony from that day to the first day, so that we could open the retreat with that. We're going to be, this is a hybrid experience, meaning that you're going to have the full luxury retreat experience, but also 4, including Sacred Light 1, certification trainings, and including the brand new level 4 that nobody has yet. Again, those luxury accommodations and the private chef prepared dinners. We're going to be also going on a second day excursion so it's every other day teaching and then excursions. So I think that's day 4. We'll be going to explore the Tulum ruins. I'm really excited about that. The Mayan ruins in Tulum, overlooking the dazzling blue waters with jaw-dropping ancient structures like the temple of the descending god. We're going to learn all about the history there and explore the ruins for a couple of hours. And then we're going to go into Tulum for lunch and a little bit of free time. It's called Hotel Zone, I guess, in Tulum is beautiful. And there are so many different photo opportunities there. There's some really cool shops. So we're going to have lunch there. If you're familiar with the big lady statue, that's not her official name. I forget her official name, but that's kind of a cool spot. It is actually a little touristy because you have to stand in line and pay a couple dollars to get your picture taken in front of her. But I did it when I was there, and I love those pictures. So just stuff like that. You'll have a couple hours of free time.
Mhm. And
Lunch,
Mary's asking about
yeah,
lunch.
we're paying for lunch that day.
Yeah,
So yeah,
your food is covered. So, it wouldn't, any extra sort of beverages that you're needing on site, that kind of thing is not covered, but all of your food, your meals are covered. So that's not
yeah. So there will be like drinks and wine available, with our meals. That the alcohol is not covered, but all of your food is covered, including lunch on the days that we're out on excursions, and all the excursions are covered. And then after lunch and the sort of free time in Tulum, we're going to go on a swim snorkel trip with the turtles. And I guess there's a lot of manta rays and stingrays, which we want to not get too close to those guys, but we'll be with a guide, so they'll be helpful in giving us direction there. And then I guess the fish there are beautiful. I've never snorkeled in Mexico before, but I know, Mary, you have. So you actually inspired us to really explore booking that for you guys. So we'll be doing that day as well, and then we'll go back and have our dinner at the retreat center. So it's going to be truly a once in a lifetime experience.
and it will be
And
epic. And you definitely will not be going home the same person that you came. Um, you're so much expansion, so much is going to be activated within you, and so much personal healing is going to be taking place. Not just from what's available to you from those, portals and, those vortices of energy that are so, prominent in the land there, but also through all of the sacred light healing tools that you're going to be being attuned to, which means you're also going to be being run for you. And
right.
then you'll be attuned to those. So much healing. Also the sound healing, the cacao ceremony, the fire ceremony. I mean, phenomenal healing awaits you, and
Yeah.
clearing and activating, right? Just activating cellular memories of ancient parts and aspects of self, personal sovereign power, so much.
And brand new best
Love.
friends. New
Yes.
best friends. Some of the ladies from our retreat in Shasta really formed some special bonds. In fact, a few of them traveled together recently to go to the Tucson Gem Show. And they've gotten together, after the retreat. So, you'll have the opportunity to really form some beautiful friendships if you want to.
Mhm.
Um, you know,
And
so
some of
that's
them are joining us in Tulum.
yeah, quite a few. Several of them are.
We can't
Yeah.
wait. We
So
can't wait to see
there's
them
a question
again.
about passports. So it is Mexico. It is a country other than the United States. So unless you are a Mexican citizen or have a Mexican passport, you do need a passport to go. They're not requiring COVID tests or anything like that anymore, but you do need a passport. So if you don't have that, it might be too late, unless you expedite it.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, so you'd want to look at that right away if you're considering joining us there. And also we have two gals, two incredible ladies joining us from the UK. So they need their passports too. So wherever you're coming from in the world, if it's another country, you definitely are going to need a passport. Um, yeah, Karen says, "Oh wow, just had the feeling the ancestors of the land will be working with you." And that
oh
is
yes,
most definite.
absolutely.
And in fact, some of that is happening for you all here in this
Yeah.
container that we've created for the Sacred Light Healing series. So you may be, making that connection and feeling some of that from the beginning or kind of throughout the work that we're doing here as well. Yeah, so that's going to be super true when we are there and on the land there.
Yeah. So Jan, the level one, Sacred Light level one is not included in the class we're teaching from Tulum levels 2, 3, and 4. That's why we're offering it at this really discounted price, so that if you do want to take, one of the reasons, if you do want to take those classes, you can, it's affordable to um, to get this class, and then you can sign up for levels 2, 3, and 4. We'll be teaching that. You'll have until April, the beginning of April, to sign up for those classes, for that bundle, but it's not included in those classes, so you do need to get it, separately, and go through it either live with us this weekend, or you'll have several weeks to go through it on your own if you can't join us live. So for the remote option, there's questions about the price for that. We're going to be sharing all of that the first week of March. Should we go ahead and share what the bundle is going to be?
I don't think if
We
you want.
we do have it. I mean, the registration page is already, but do we feel comfortable that we've landed on that price?
We just haven't talked about it for a while. So whatever you're remembering, go ahead.
Yeah, I just actually worked with Shantini on my call on Monday, so I looked at all that. I haven't
Oh,
talked about that
perfect.
yet,
You've
but
been so busy with all the other like details that,
yeah, there's a lot that we're
yeah,
focusing on right now. But a lot of you guys have been asking us about the price for the bundle of levels 2, 3, and 4. So levels 2 and 3 are normally $9.97 each. Level 4 is brand new. We're considering having it on its own be a little bit higher than $9.97, because it's a lot. But the bundle for the 3 classes is going to be $2,222. So 2222. If you do have levels 2 and or 3, you will get a discount for that. And we're going to be teaching it kind of all together. So we're still working out the details of whether or not it's going to be possible if somebody wants just one of those classes. We'll share more about that on the first week of March. But for all 3 classes, the price will be $22.22.
I remember that now. Too many details to keep in my head all the time, all of the things. That's a lot. So good. So you're going to email us if you have questions. You're going to email us if you think you qualify for one of those discounts, so that we can give you what you need and get you set
And
up.
if you want if the 4 payment option for the retreat makes it doable for you to come, please email us for that link and we'll send it to you.
Yes, we can't wait to meet you too, Mary.
I know, Mary, I'm so excited. I got to talk to Mary on the phone a few days ago, and you're a special lady, Mary. You have so much wisdom, and I can't wait to spend time with you in person.
Yay. Okay. Is there anything else that we needed to talk about? I feel like
I think we've
kind
talked
of covered
about
this
all of
before.
it. Just looking at the comments here.
Did we put the link to the retreat in the
No.
let's grab that for you. And then it would be good to actually put these 2 links in the post of this live stream.
Yeah, I did share the level 1 link in the comments. Let me share the retreat link here. And again, you're not going to find that 4 payment option on the registration page. You'll need to email us to get that. And I'll go ahead and edit the post so that both of those links are at the top, so they're easier to find, because there's quite a few comments.
Yeah, and Lark, if you could email hello@cocreatingmiracle.com and just let us know that way that you already have level 2, and that you are going to want us to send the discount code, or the link, or whatever it is that you're going to need to have that discount, and of course how much that discount is. So if you're in our inbox with that, then you're sure to not be
And it won't get missed.
Yeah.
And no, we did not coordinate our outfits today, but that actually happens to us a lot where we match, or we have a lot of the same clothes. We go, we do stuff together a lot and go shopping and stuff. So sometimes we'll both buy the same things, but it's happened so many times where without each other knowing, we buy the same thing. In fact, I have the shirt that you have on in black. I was thinking maybe I should wear that in black for the class, and you could wear your white one.
I love it. That's great. Yes. Oh, Lark says I was experiencing too much intensity and overwhelm at the time to join the initial
Yeah,
retreat.
Lark, you will love. I think you're going to really resonate with level 3.
Yeah, I think so too. And level
Um,
4 is going to complement all of the allergy healing work, all the sacred soul alignment work with it's all health related as well. Good.
all right. Well, we will see you practitioners in 45 minutes. I'm going to send out that link. Yeah, yin and yang. We that really resonates for us because we are, we fill in the spots for each other, and we really that does fit.
Definitely. For sure. Okay, sounds good, Karen and everyone.
All right. Thank you, Karen.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week for our final.
Oh yeah, next week
Oh,
for our final call in the series.
okay. And Lark says, I'm amazed at how, even though it's taken me a few years of being with you both, I am, it says not, but she meant now. I am now experiencing much more with all of your modalities. So sometimes we just have to get to that place where we clear enough of that really dense, trauma and um, other energy patterns that are taking up space in our body, that are creating inflammation in the body as well. And then all of a sudden, we open to so much more and can go so much deeper and expansive with the tools. So,
Aw.
oh, Lark. Oh, hugs and love to you. So much, so much. Yeah. So it's wonderful. We're so happy to hear that. And that's going to be true with all of you who have taken Sacred Light in the past, Sacred Light Level 1, that we're teaching this weekend, and come through that again. It's going to actually help you to integrate all of the modalities that you may be trained in,
Yeah.
that we've
And that's one of the
created.
things we're going to be sharing today, why that is.
Yeah. Yep. So I love that you shared that. Thank you. And we look forward to having you in class for sure. And I guess we'll see you all next week, where we're going to highlight, really work with another one of the brand new Sacred Light Level 4 healing tools that has more of a health focus, that Sacred Light Level 4. So be excited about that. It's going to be amazing. And I will see you next week for that.
All right. Have a great week, everybody.
Yeah. Bye for now.
Bye for
So much
now.
love. Bye.